There's not a better time of year to visit the gardens at Witherspoon Rose Culture in Durham than right now, with plants in full bloom, about 1,300 of them. With their first bloom event coming up on May 21st, we thought now would be a good time to profile Witherspoon Rose Culture and their 65 years in Durham.
Since the 1950s, this little 8-acre garden oasis has brought happiness and a certain amount of prosperity to generations of Witherspoons and their kin. Witherspoon Rose Culture was founded in 1951 by R.K. Witherspoon. The gardens are open to the public free of charge Monday through Saturday. They make a great place to take a walk or have a picnic. They're also a great way to choose which roses you might want to take home to your own garden.
In the garden here, there are around 1,500 plants and about 180 different varieties.
Witherspoon sells and services rose plants. The garden is a terrific living catalog, but it's also a classroom for seminars and other events the company offers to rose growers. Roses have a tendency to intimidate first-time buyers, but David Pike has some suggestions to ease any potential anxiety.
I try to encourage people to start off small with their rose garden instead of coming in and doing a grand garden, 40 bushes or so, or even 20. I encourage people to start off small with about 4 or 5 plants, get accustomed to what they require, what their needs are, and become successful at that. And then once they become successful at that, then think about adding to their garden.
Mr. Pike says most rookie rose customers ask for disease-free, easy-to-grow roses, but after a few questions and answers, it becomes clear they are more interested in the deep end of the pool than they ever realized.
What most people really want are the hybrid teas, the cutting roses, and that's what we sell most of. And so we can help people with their program and how to do it and be successful with it with just a small number of plants.
Fresh cut flowers in the vase are the end game for most roses, and that's what hybrid teas are all about. Pike loves them more than any other flower, even in his own garden at home.
I like the really tight buds to see that because I like to watch them open, but other people like the big, full, wide open bloom. I love the hybrid teas. I love to be able to cut and bring inside, and I like the fragrant ones. And there are a lot of fragrant varieties of hybrid teas that you can grow. The tried and true varieties, the ones that we know are going to perform consistently year after year, bloom after bloom, you know, varieties like Mr. Lincoln, the orange one over here, Tropicana, Peace, Garden Party. Those are some that if you've never grown hybrid teas are good ones to start off with.
Rose blossoms have the unique habit of blooming every 42 days from any given stem. Cut a blossom on the 7th day of the 6th week and the cycle renews. The most special rose in the Witherspoon garden has another wonderful story that's divisible by 7. That's the R.K. Witherspoon, named for the founder. 14 days after R.K. died in 2002, this nearly white rose blossomed from the same plant as the pink one you see in the picture. This anomaly led to a new variety, the R.K. Witherspoon rose, a very special plant at a very special garden tucked away near the intersection of I-40 and highways 15-501. I'm Rick Sullivan at Witherspoon Rose Culture for North Carolina Weekend.
Witherspoon Rose Culture is located at 3312 Watkins Road in Durham, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 year-round. First bloom will be held on 2 locations on May 21st in Durham and Charlotte. The Durham event will be at Witherspoon's main location. The Charlotte event is at 4401 Shopton Road. To find out more about Witherspoon Rose Culture, give them a call at 919-489-4446 or check them out online at witherspoonrose.com.